So I found a little something underneath the the bathroom sink. Yup. Dead cockroach. Lovely. Okay, I have sorted through all of my food and I'm trying to get a little bit better about not carrying extra food. And so in this section, I took the time to go through and figure out how much food I would need if I did 15 miles a day. That would cover any possible delays that I might have because of weather or injuries of any kind. I hope to do more than 15, but I'm gonna try and do a little less. I keep saying that. I just feel like I keep coming into these towns a little more beat up than I want to be this early in the game. I'm really trying to get my head around the fact that this is a long-term thing, and basically I have to have the endurance to get through still almost 1,400 miles. The sad thing is I have a lot of extra food left over, and there is not a hiker box here. So unfortunately and sadly, this food is gonna have to get thrown out and go to waste. All right, I'm ready to go to the laundromat now. It's a 0.8 mile walk from here. It's supposed to take about 36 minutes to walk. I think I can do it a little bit faster than that. But it is a rest day, so I'm just gonna stroll there and enjoy the day. Temps are warming up. It's in the 60s, let's just say that. So when you do laundry, if you don't stay at a hostel or a hiker run facility, there are no loaner clothes. You probably have seen me wearing weird, strange clothes in other videos. That's what they are. They're loaner clothes, so you can wear something while you're washing all of your gear. But I'm on my own here, so I'm wearing clothing that it doesn't need to be washed. So I'm going to wear a puffy jacket in 60-degree weather, and there's definitely occasions where you'll see hikers wearing a puffy jacket in 80-degree weather, so they can wash everything they have. And then for the bottoms, I'm wearing my rain pant bottoms. I haven't used them this leg, so they don't need to get washed. But oftentimes when I am wearing them, they get really mucked up. And so what I've done in the past is I just hand wash them in the sink after I've done my laundry. I also like to wash out my cookware whenever I'm in town. I'll also I'm known to wash off my tent stakes, just to get rid of all of the dirt and grime that's on them. Just keeps your hands a little bit cleaner for the next time you get back out there. Also like to give my toothbrush a chance to dry out because it's constantly wet and closed up. It's a collapsible kind. So I like to just let that get dried out. So yeah, I'm a bit of a freak about doing this whenever I'm in town. I just feel like it keeps things a little more sanitary. Got new shoes in this resupply. I'm gonna be walking almost a mile to the laundromat without socks on. I guess I could wear my dirty socks there and then wear the clean socks back. I never even thought of that, but I do run a risk of getting blisters without wearing socks on, but we're gonna go for it. So I'm staying at the Econo Lodge in Lexington, and it was quite the fiasco yesterday trying to find a place to stay because there's some kind of reunion in town. But this is where I ended up. And when I get to the laundromat, I'll tell you a little bit more about how my day yesterday went. All right, we're walking to the laundromat. Want to share that I use my food bag as my laundry bag, walking in the same direction as I did last night when I went to dinner, so I've figured out some shortcuts. So up there on the hill, you can see a green sign. It says Kenny's. That's where I ate last night. It's only about maybe 2/10 of a mile from the motel. So it was actually a very sweet find. They had a very limited menu, but it ended up working out well. I got a chicken dinner, and honestly, it was the best fried chicken I'd ever had. And I got a chicken salad sandwich for lunch today, but I didn't really need it because I have so much leftover food. It's in the refrigerator at the motel. I will have that when I get back from the laundromat. It's a nice day, so fortunately I'm not doing this walk in the rain. But if you didn't know or you didn't guess, hikers do not like to walk when they're not on the trail. Anything that is not part of the trail is extra walking, and we don't like to do it. Normally, I would probably be looking for a ride, but it's a nice day, and I'm up for the walk, so we're walking. I'm hoping and praying that this laundromat's coin machine works, and I'm also hoping that I have small bills, because I've had to get $20 in quarters before in situations like this when I haven't had anything smaller, and that kind of stinks. Also, I hope it has laundry detergent. Sometimes they are out of stock, so we'll see. We're gonna get through this. Just a little something to brighten up my walk. Nice residential walk to the laundromat, so there is that. And I got a sidewalk to walk on. I'm sure that lady back there was questioning my fashion choices for today. Starting to get a little warm in this chosen attire today. Not happy about having to walk up this hill on the way back. Not happy about that at all. Stay positive, Patty. Thinking that maybe I should have put all of this in my backpack and carried my backpack down here, because this bag is getting freaking heavy. We've arrived at the Washomatic. So far, this is a good experience. I got a little worried because the first two buttons I hit for detergent said they were sold out, but the third one was the charm, and I got my detergent. The only thing I'm having an issue with now is that there are no restrooms here. I also noticed that I'm running low on cash, so I'm gonna need to find an ATM before I get back on trail, but I'm sure my shuttle driver tomorrow will stop and he'll know where an ATM is, and I'm sure he'll stop and let me grab some cash. So let me take you back to yesterday. I got to the road crossing at US 60 and did not have cell service. Per some of the comments on Far Out, I walked around and went up to the other end of the road crossing where the trail goes back into the woods, and I was able to get 1 bar of service, and I sent out a couple texts to some shuttle drivers. I ended up calling Derek Mithril the guide, that's his name, and he told me that he couldn't leave to come and get me for 15 minutes, and then it would be a half-an-hour car ride up to where I was. As soon as I got off the phone with him, I lost signal again. I will say another good thing is that I had dinner last night at Kenny's, and it was shockingly, incredibly good. It was only 0.2 miles from the Econo Lodge, so there is that, and I am probably going to end up going back there again tonight. We'll see. The verdict is still out on that. Always gotta look to make sure nothing's left behind. Almost forgot to take these guys out. That wouldn't have been good. The clothes are in the dryer, so I've decided I can handle walking another 0.3 miles to the Kroger so I can get some fruits and vegetables. I just have to say that I am very pleased with myself right now. I just found a shortcut right back there that literally cut my walk to the laundromat in half. If only I had figured this out on the way there. But I'll take it on the way back, because I am hot, and now that I have grocery bags as well, this stuff is heavy and my arms are killing me. But I'll be there in like a quarter of a mile now. Okay, so I'm back at the motel now. That shortcut was so awesome. I am now working on drying out my alpaca shirts, sweaters out there on the fence. And while I was gone, the housekeeping came in and actually cleaned the room. But the roach is still there. I've got the door open, so I'm kind of getting some air in here because it does have a little bit of a scent. And they did provide me with new towels and more shampoo. So that's good. I made my bed, but they didn't change the sheets. And it looks like they vacuumed or swept, whatever it was. So, you know, hey, what more can you ask for from a Econo Lodge with a roach in the bathroom? I'm not going to complain too much about the roach. He's dead, and I have not seen any other ones, so I'm just going to let him stay there. I've got all of my gear perma-thrined up. Got this at the Outfitters yesterday, so should be good to go on the tick front, as best as I can get it anyways. My stuff is starting to blow around. It's starting to get windy. Okay, so I decided that I was going to treat myself tonight and come down to the center of Lexington since it's a pretty cool area. Check out what's going on down here. I can hear some live music playing. But the first thing I'm going to take care of is getting food in this belly. We're going to pop in here and get some food. I'm hearing good things about this place, so we're going to check it out and see what's going on. I'm back from dinner, and I'm glad that I went down to downtown Lexington and got to experience what that was all about. There was a pretty cool arts festival going on with a live band, and after dinner I was able to walk through some of the shops and look at the art, which was really beautiful. Lots of local stuff, really nice, and I just walked around the streets a little bit while I was waiting for my shuttle driver to come back and bring me back to the hotel or motel. I have since kind of figured out after talking with the shuttle driver that the smell that I've been smelling in my room is probably from the spray that they use to kill the roaches in the room. So I'm not too happy about breathing that stuff in. It definitely has an odor. I have to assume that it's safe at this point. Let's see. I'm gonna let it go. Right? That's what you have to do, is just roll with it, like one of my commenters said. So I'm just it's not even worth having a mood over. So you know, it is what it is. It's just part of being on the trail. It really is. You just get places to stay like this. Anyways, not getting picked up until 8 o'clock tomorrow. That's the earliest he would agree to. So the good side of that is that I get to sleep in. I probably don't even need to set an alarm because I'm sure I'll be up by 6 anyways, and that's plenty of time to just slowly wake up and have coffee and breakfast here. I still have enough food left over to have coffee and breakfast here tomorrow, so that's good. But I did supplement at the grocery store with raspberries, blackberries, a banana. That will be all for breakfast, and then I've got an apple and an avocado that I'm going to take with me on the trail. And yeah, I actually have some free time, so I'm going to go and check out some other YouTuber blogs. Hope you all have a good night, and we'll see you back on the trail tomorrow.